8 deck list for this 64-man Edison format Steam Deck tournament hosted by my sponsor, Epic Cards and Games. The tournament was 6 rounds of Swiss cut a top 8. So I want to give a shout out to everyone who came out of town. I really appreciate it. I've been promoting this tournament for the past couple of weeks, and this is our second big Edison tournament we've hosted at Epic. The first one we had 50 players and we went up to 64, but we had way more people come from out of town this time. We had a couple people from Brownsville, Texas. So shout out to them, for especially Martin who got third. We're gonna see his deck profile. People came. One guy, Adrian, came from Austin. A couple people came from Houston. Quite a few from Oklahoma. Shout out to you guys and all my locals who competed as well, and Epic for hosting a great tournament. And maybe next time I'll stream it. I don't know. We'll see. The stream setup was down this time. But first, before I get into the top 8 deck list, so I'm gonna go over the deck types that entered the tournament. So we had 12 Blackwings, but only one made top 8. 11 Vayu. This includes Nitro Vayu, and there was three Vayus in top 8. There was 8 Hero Frogs. None of them made top 8. 7 Pure Lightsworn, and there was 1 who made top 8. 7 Gladiator Beasts, but only 1 made top 8. And then we had 3 Diva Hero Beat, 1 made top 8. 2 Diva Hero Zombies, none top. 2 Amaryllis, none top. 1 Kristyasworn, and he made top 8. 1 Machina Lightsworn, that was Vic. And then 1 Dark Plant, 1 Quick Draw, I think that's Los's deck. 1 Quick Draw, 1 Dragon Turbo, 1 Gadget, 1, I guess, Pure Hero Beat. Oh no, this was Machina Quick Draw, Los's deck. Yeah, 1 Machina Quick Draw deck, 1 Macro Stun, and 1 Final Countdown. That was Daniel, who's known for playing these off-the-wall decks. All right, so let's get started with the top 8 deck list. First, we're going to go with the Tiger King Javi. Now, Javi won the first big Edison local we had a few months ago. He beat yours truly in the finals, and he's been on fire this year. He topped at 16 the 2 latest deck devastators, playing almost an identical list. And yeah, so here another great performance for the Tiger King. So let's see his deck profile: 2 Laquari, 2 Quest, 2 Sam Knight, 1 Bestiari, 1 Darius, 1 Haplamus, 1 Murmillo, 1 Rediari, 1 Secutor, 3 Test Tiger, 1 Cat, still on the 1 Hedge Guard, 1 Prisma, and 1 Gore. So it looks like he took the Stratos out of his deck. 3 Rediari, 3 Upstart, 2 Book of Moon, Heavy Storm, MST Cold Wave, 2 Chariots, so he's still on the triple Reckless Greed. 1 Call, 1 Compulse, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Trap Dashing, 1 Saw. I don't like Reckless Greed in Javi's deck. I think those Reckless Greed should be like more defensive cards, but he keeps proving me wrong. He keeps topping these big tournaments, so maybe he's onto something, but congrats to him on another top 8. So now let's go to the side deck. 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 DD Crow, 1 Brain Control, 1 My Body's a Shield, 2 Smashing Ground. Now, Javi, for the longest time, has been side decking 1 system down, and I don't agree. I think it should be a second Cyber Dragon, because I keep telling them is that Machina is not a popular enough deck for that card to take up a spot in your side deck. Even if Machina is a bad matchup for Javi, which I don't think it is, it's probably like a 50-50 matchup. Yeah, that card's not worth it. But my guess is he doesn't want to take it out of his side deck because it's a really good looking ultimate rare. That's my guess. All right, so trap cards: 2 Bottomless, the second Compose, 2 Master's Trick, 1 Needle Ceiling, 1 Starlight Road, and 1 Transmigration Prophecy. Javi's always been a big fan of that card. That card's okay. I've thought about side decking it, but all right. Extra deck is a standard GB extra deck: 3 Geyseris, 3 Herc, 1 Cyber End Dragon, 2 Chimera Tech, and the synchros are just filler. Like, the only way he can make a synchro is like Brain Control. So, yep. Congrats to Javi on another top 8. Next up is Ryan Knight, another player who's done really well this year. Top 16 RBT Indy, top 8 at Denver, won the PBG 5K day 1 on earlier this year in Fort Worth. And here we go, top 8 finish. Ryan actually went undefeated in the Swiss rounds until the final round. Him and Josh J, they decided to not play it out, which I think they should have. Just because, to me, I think it's like a superstitious thing where I'm just kind of like, just play it out and let the chips fall where they may when you're both undefeated. That way, but then, like, if let's say if Josh wins, then the bracket plays out the same way. But what if Ryan would have won? Ryan would have got paired against Julio in top 8, and Josh would have got paired against someone else. He would have got paired against Edwin. Maybe Josh beats Edwin, Ryan beats Julio, and those two ended up going to the finals. So we see it. Yeah, we saw the two, since they decided not to play it out, the two guys that they lost to in top 8 met in the finals. So you never know. That's why I always, just a superstitious thing. Anyway, let's go to the deck profile. Basically, it's the Ryanite 40, 2 JD, triple Jane, triple Wolf. Now he cut down to 2 Arcus, triple Celestia, 2 Lila, 1 Aaron, 1 Garoth, 1 Lumina, still on 1 Raikou, 2 Honest, 1 Necro, 1 Plague, 1 Card Trooper. So he cut down to 1 Cyber Dragon, which I like. I don't think he needs 2. Plus, if he really needs Cyber Dragon, he can grab back with Beckoning. Charge, Cold Wave, Foolish, Heavy, the main deck My Body, which I do like in Ryan's deck because Celestia, JD with My Body is just game. Triple Recharge, triple Beckoning, triple Threatening Roar, and 1 Mirror Force. So yeah, pretty standard list, at least standard for Ryan. Still on 1 Consecrated, the second Cyber Dragon in the side. He has the Gores in the side. 2 Book probably for GBs. True Nade in the side, I like that. The second My Body, MST, Mind Control probably for Hamster Raikou decks. 1 Bottomless, I think he signed that for GBs. 2 Master Restrict, 2 Oppression, and only 1 Trap Stun. Extra deck, Army Arm, Catastor, Android, Brio, Goyo, Rayquazas, Tempest, Avenging Knight, Parshad, Black Rose, Colossal Starter, Star Ruler, Mistworm, and 2 Chimera Tech. The third one never comes up, except against gadgets. All right, next up, Mergame. Another thing I want to mention, so my locals did pretty well on this tournament. We had 7 of the top 8 were Epic players, but like we had more than half the room were from Epic. I'd say it was probably like, half the, I think, was it half the room Epic and half the room from out of town? I don't know, it was a big group from Houston. There's probably like 8 of them, and then like 8 from Oklahoma, maybe more, so 16. A couple from Brownsville, like 4, 20. So yeah, maybe we had a little bit more than half the room. Maybe we had like 36 from maybe 40 at most, around there. So it makes sense that we did well. So Mergame, congrats to him making top 8. He doesn't play as much as he used to, but he's epic. He's won a couple times on the channel, and he's playing Kristyasworn. I actually like his ratios. His ratios are actually pretty good. So he's got like 2 Krystia instead of 3. I like it. Only 1 Arcus, 1 Card Trooper, triple Celestia. So I think he took inspiration from Ryan with the 2 Cyber Dragons in the main. 1 Aaron, 1 Garoth, 1 Gores, 2 Orange Light. See, I like 2 Orange Light because 3 can get a little cloggy. Plus, you can grab them back with Beckoning if you really need them. 2 Honest, 2 Jane, 2 JD, 1 Lumina, 2 Lila, Necro. Plague, the 1 Raikou, 3 Wolf, 1 Charge, 1 Cold Wave, 1 Foolish Heavy, triple Recharge, triple Beckoning, 2 T-Roar. Yeah. I like Mergame's list. He beat me. Mergame beat me round 3. He was my first loss. So I fell victim to all these cards. So 1 Arcus, 2 Consecrated, 2 DD Crow, 1 Lightning Vortex, 1 MST, 1 Dust, 2 Iron Wall, 2 Oppression, 1 Dust Shoot, double Trap Stun, 2 Chimera Tech, Catastor. So Mergame actually beat me game 1. He brought out this Ancient Sacred Wyvern with Orange Light. Armory Arm, Black Rose, Brio, Colossal, Rayquazas, Goyo, Android, Mistworm, Stardust, Tempest, and Darul. So yeah, congrats Mergame on the top 8. Hope to see you next time. Next up, last 8th place, Josh J. Went undefeated. Josh J's also been on fire this year. He made top 4 at RBT Chicago. Went undefeated in the Swiss rounds. Almost won the whole thing. He got 2nd place last weekend at the LDS in a GOAT tournament, even though he doesn't play GOAT. He also got 2nd place at the PPG 5K. So what's funny is there was 2 5Ks at the PPG in Fort Worth a couple months ago. So day 1, Josh made the finals, lost to Ryan. And then day 2, he made top 4 and then lost to yours truly. So he lost to the winner of both days. So
in this world, you have to see things through a different lens. Open your mind to new possibilities. Shift gears to new places.
Let's see. He's basically playing the Sizzle for all the Vayu lists. The standard Vayu list, not talking about the Nitro Vayu. The standard Vayu list, they're almost all identical. 3 Sirocco, 3 Vayu, 1 Gale, 3 Raikou, 2 Hamster, 2 Arma, 2 Greffer, 2 Caius, Necro, Plague, Gores, Dark Arm, Cyber Dragon. The difference between the Sizzle 41 is that he's using Cyber Dragon over Chaos Sorcerer. Allure, Brain, Burial Charge, Heavy MST Rush. So he's on the 1 Foolish. Josh has always liked that card. But what is he playing instead? What's missing from the standard Vayu list? I don't know. The traps are 2 bottomless, 2 deep prison, 2 deck dev, mirror force torrential, return industrial. I don't know what card is it that they usually play over the foolish. Is it another trap? Is it another spell that I'm forgetting about? Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of it out of the top of my head. He's playing everything unless there's a trap that's missing. No, I can't think of it. Maybe there's a monster that's missing. No, everything's there. I can't think of it right now. All right, side deck is DD Crow. Yeah, he's on 2. Yeah, I don't know. 1 DD Crow, 1 Grapher, 1 Kaiku, 2 Soul Release. So yeah, Josh is afraid of Lightsworn. That's why you see the 2 Soul Release. 1 Mind Con, 1 Lighting Vortex. A lot of people are signing that card. 2 Dust. So yeah, Josh is terrified of Lightsworn. So 2 Light Mirror. 2 Oppression, 1 Starlight Road, 1 Solemn. And the extra deck, I'm not even going to go over. It's a standard Vayu extra deck. Everyone plays this extra deck, except the second place Vayu list. All right, top 4 is Gabe, another guy who's done well this year. He got top 16 at RBT Chicago, and here he is back with Blackwings. So he's on 3 Shura, 3 Sirocco, 3 Bora, 3 Kalu. Now Gabe swears by the 2 Blizzard. I don't like it. Now the one thing I will say about 2 Blizzard is it makes your deck less weak to deck dev. And you side out the 3rd Blizzard in some matchups, like against GBs and at deck dev. Anytime you anticipate that you're going to get deck dev. Like I side out the 3rd Blizzard in the mirror match and against Vayu. 1 Gale, 1 Vayu, 1 Dark Arm, 1 Gorge. 2 Whirlwind, Allure, Brain, Heavy, MST. So Gabe's on more tech cards. He doesn't play Yada or Upstart. He's on Book and My Body and a couple other tech cards that we'll get to. 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, Triple Icarus, Mirror Force, Torrential. Does use Solemn. So here are his tech cards: Dust, Starlight Road, and Dust Tornado. So if this was my deck, those 5 cards would be like Upstarts and Yadas. And Gabe is preferring to have real traps, which me personally, I'm always gonna play Upstart and Blackwing. I refuse to play Blackwings without Upstart, but I get it. You want to see more defense. Yeah. So congrats to Gabe on top 8 and top 4. Sorry, he got now 3rd and 4th did play it out. I didn't film that match just because I just didn't want to. Plus I was dead tired. So, but yeah, he actually did end up getting 4th. He lost to the 3rd place deck because the pricing was different between 3rd and 4th. Now, a side deck is 1 Cyber Dragon, 2 Crow, 2 Dyna, 2 Kaiku, 1 Soul Release, 1 Iron Wall, 2 Rug, 1 Oppression. The second 7 Tools. I know he likes signing that in the mirror match. And 2 Skill Drain, which Gabe likes against Vayu and other decks. I don't know. I've never tried Skill Drain in Blackwings. I know some people swear by it, but I've never tried it. Okay, so it's extra deck. It looks like a standard Blackwing extra deck. The only difference is almost no one plays a second Armor Master because you really don't need it. It hardly ever comes up. The only thing I kind of want to play is Armor Arm. I might cut either the Mistworm or the Chimera Tech for Armor Arm if you don't play Cyber Dragon. Anyway, 3rd place, we have Martin, the only person who came from out of town. He almost won the whole thing, almost ran through the epic gauntlet. They got stopped. Did he lose to the winner? Yes, he did. He did end up losing to the eventual winner, so you can at least say that. So let's look at his list. 3 Alias, 2 Ocean. You hardly ever see that. 1 Prisma. I like the 1 Prisma because it works well with Miracle and Honest. 1 Stratos, 2 Honest, 3 Diva, 1 Gilman, 1 Cyber Dragon in the main. That's not bad. The 1 Gale and 1 Gore. So when I was watching his replay, I was wondering why he was on the main deck Brain and Minecon. It makes more sense now because he has 4 tuners in his deck. I still don't like it because most of the time you're not going to be able to convert those cards. Anyway, 3 Miracle, 2 Gemini Spark. I don't like this. I know Josh J has told me about playing 2 Spark in the past. I don't agree. It's the best card in the deck. So, yeah. No, I don't agree. 1 Future Fusion, Brain, Minecon, Rhoda, Heavy, MST. Heavy Trap lineup, Triple D Prison, 2 Compose, 2 Bottomless, 2 Trapstone, Mirror Force Torrential, Solemn, and Starlight. Surprised he's not on at least 1 Hero Blast. You should at least play 1. And especially you got Future Fusion and Prisma. I think he should. Well, you can't. Never mind. You can't send Alias. Anyway, let's get to the extra deck. Or sorry, side deck. 3 Dyna, which I saw him beat Juan on the bubble route with double Dyna. So it makes sense that he saw 2 of them because he plays 3. 2 Consecrated, 2 knock. Vortex, my body, 2 skill drain, 2 restrict, 2. Does I like the side deck? Pretty standard. Not standard, but like it just gets it's straight. It's like straight to the point. Like 2 of each, 3 Dyna. I like it. 3 Ab-Zero, 1 Gaia, 1 Terra Firma, 1 Catastrophe, 1 Android, Brio, Goyo, Rayquaza, Black Rose, Armor Master makes sense because of the Gale, Stardust, Mistworm, Chimera Attack. So congrats to Martin. Thank you for coming all the way out from Brownsville. Long drive, man. All right, second place, Julio. Another one of my locals. Again, Sizzle 41, but he's got a few tech cards. So 3 Sirocco, 3 Vayu, 1 Gale, 3 Hamster. Wait, is this the card that Josh wasn't playing? Was it Card Trooper?
When your kid is hurting and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, it is Card Trooper. Josh, if you're watching this, you're crazy. But then people are going to tell me that I'm crazy. Did I play Card? No, I played Card Trooper, right? When I got second place, did I play Card Trooper? Don't tell me I cut out Card. Oh, actually, I don't think I played Card Trooper either. Yeah, I was crazy. Okay, yeah, I was crazy. Card Trooper's so good. All right. So Julio, Card Trooper, Lila, Necro, Plague, Chaos Sorcerer, Gores, and Dark Arm. Allure, Brain, Burial, Foolish. So Julio's another guy who likes Foolish, which I think the card's okay. I just don't like it early game. I like it mid to late game. But it's actually pretty good with Caius. That's another reason why I like Foolish, because if you have like a Vayu or Sirocco in the graveyard, you just go Foolish. True for Caius doesn't take up your normal summon. Charge, Heavy, MST, Rhoda, 2 Bottomless, 2 Prison, Mirror Force, Trencher, Return, Solemn, Dust You. So the only difference between Julio's deck and the Sizzle 41 is the Foolish and the Lila, which would be a second Hamster and what else? Oh, and Deck Devs. He's not playing Deck Devs in the main deck. So side deck is 1 Chimera Tech. So he chose to side deck the Chimera Tech, and you'll see why. 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 Crow, 1 Kaiku, 1 Dyna, 1 Vortex. Quite a few people citing Vortex on this particular day. Compulse, only 1 Deck Dev, 2 Dust, 1 Rug, 2 Oppression, 1 Starlight Road. So this is a standard Vayu Turbo Extra deck, except instead of the Chimera Tech and Armor Arm, he's playing Tempest and Arcanine, but he can't really make these that except with Lila. The only way he can make Arcanine is with Gale and Lila, and the only way he can make Tempest is with Lila and Plague that I can think of, right? You need a non-tuner spellcaster monster. Yeah, I don't see any other way. Unless if you brain a level 1 tuner with the Chaos Sorcerer, I guess you can make Arcanine that way, but congrats to Julio. He doesn't show up to Epic as much as he used to. I think it's because his work schedule changed. But he made it out to the big tournament and got second place. Shout out to him. I know he's got 2 wins on the channel this year, but he got his wins early on the year when he was still showing up. He got 1 in Edison and 1 in Tengu. And here we got first place, Edwin on the Nitro Vayu deck. Edwin cooked it. I watched him play. He cooked everybody, man. He cooked me round 5. Game 1, he beat me with Dark Arm. He just used his whole hand, slammed down his whole hand, like Dark Arm, Brio, and I just couldn't win. And then game 3, he got me with Brain Control, which I think the original Nitro Vayu deck didn't play Brain Control, so this is like a tech card from Edwin, and he actually beat me with the game 3 because he Brain Controlled my Brionic. And he also got me with Fissure, which I didn't see coming. It makes sense though, citing Fissure against Blackwing just to play around Icarus attack and Kalute. And yeah, I remember because I had a Shura and a Gale, and I thought about leaving them up, but I was like, nah, let me just Synchro for Armor Master to play around, because I don't want him to go like Sirocco, pump, hit me for like a ton of damage. I was like, nah, I'm just gonna make Armor Master, and then he fissured my Armor Master, and then cost me the 3rd game. Yeah, so let's look at this deck. So Gale, Sirocco, 3 Sirocco, 3 Vayu, 3 Grepher, 3 Armor, Gores, Necro, Plague, Card Troop, Dark Arm. So it looks a lot like the Nitro Vayu list that topped Chicago. Allure, Brain, Burial. So Foolish, I don't think they were playing Foolish or Brain, so I'm going to talk about those 2 cards. Heavy, MST, Rhoda, 3 Upstart. The Trap lineup, 2 Prison. I like that he cut down to 2 Icarus, because the card, you can't convert it that much. I like 2 Icarus, I agree. 1 Jar, triple Yada, Mirror Force, Return, Torrential Sun. So it's a solid deck, but the Brain and the Foolish. So Foolish is just another extender in the deck. It's another armor that doesn't take up your normal summon. And since he's constantly sending stuff to the grave with triple armor, triple Grepher, I think Foolish is not bad. Yeah, I think it's pretty good in this list. Now, Brain. So, my War League teammate, Cam the Man, he also, I think, was main decking Brain, and he gave me a good reasoning. It's because he has easy access to Plague, and so does Edwin. So he has one Plague and one Gale in his deck, right? But he also plays 3 Sirocco, so that's 5 cards that he can use with Brain Control. But he also has, so that's 5. 3 Greffer, which gives him access to Plague, that's 8. 3 Arma, that makes it 11. Rhoda makes it 12. Foolish makes it like 13. Plus, you're speeding up the deck so much with Upstart and Yada. So yeah, Brain Control might just be worth it in this deck. Anyway, now let's go to the side deck. 2 DD Crow, 2 Kaiku, 2 Fissure, 1 Lightning Vortex, 2 Oppression, 2 Dust, 2 Bottomless. Only 1 deck dev. And 1 Rug. So this is like this extra deck from Chicago with 3 Armwing, 2 Armor Master, 2 Silverwind, Catastrophe, Goyo, Black Rose, Colossal, Dark, and Stardust, and Thought Ruler. So congrats to Edwin on getting first place. It makes me feel better that I lost to him because he ended up winning the whole thing. I always feel better if I lose in Top Cut or on the bubble of an event and the guy goes on to win the whole thing. It makes me feel a lot better. It's like, yeah, I lost to the winner. Like at RBT Denver, the guy who beat me in top 8, he ended up winning the whole thing. So it made me feel better about losing to him. So again, shout out to Epic for hosting this tournament. I had a blast, and I hope they do more of these moving forward. And if I can't stream it, I'll at least film the tournament. The issue with streaming it is the previous one, Epic, they streamed it on their Twitch. Now, I would love to stream it on my channel, but the issue is I want to play in the tournament. So it's hard, but I'll at least film it. We'll see if I decide to stream it next time. I don't know. Probably not because I want to play. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. Only $2.99 a month. I'm uploading War League content. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic.